Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Loving greeting from me to all and especially Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all Muslim ladies and gentlemen around the world. It is blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that Allah Almighty has chosen us for the beautiful message of Islam to share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have another important, interesting kind of topic to talk about. So without any waste of time, let's move to our topic. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know that the pork meat is prohibited in Islam, is prohibited in Quran. But if you study other religions, you can see the pork meat is also prohibited in Bible. But shocking thing is that the Bible followers eat pork in his daily life. Means that the favorite food of the Bible followers of most of the Christians is the meat of pork. What's the reason behind their eating pork? Ladies and gentlemen, today we talk about some of the scientific point of views of prohibitions of pork's meat. So let's move to our this beautiful topic. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know that there are some worms present in human body, such as for example roundworms, tapeworms, etc. And there is also a dangerous kind of worm present in human body. This dangerous worm is really long in size, is really long and is really large in size. And this dangerous worm is called Tinea silema. Ladies and gentlemen, Tinea silema is present in human intestine. And Tinea silema also lays eggs in the human intestine. And these eggs are called ovas. As we say that the Tinea silema is present in human intestine, so it means that they lays eggs in our intestine. Ladies and gentlemen, if these ovas comes out from our intestine, so they can reach a different organs of our body easily. So if the ova reaches our body organs, for example, if the ova reaches the brain, so it can severely affect our memory. If the ova reach our heart, so it can cause heart attack. If the ova reach our eyes, so it can cause cataract and blindness. This is the background, this is the short introduction of Tinea silema. Ladies and gentlemen, now we look at the other side. The pork's meat, the Tinea silema is present in really huge number, is present in really large number in the meat of pork. So if we eat the meat of the pork, so Tinea silema is entered in our body by our mouth. So after that, what do you think? These Tinea silema will be trapped in our intestine? No, definitely no. These Tinea silema will freely move in our different body parts. And they also lays eggs. They also lays ovas. After that, these ovas are trapped in intestine. No, definitely no. These ovas will freely move in our body parts. And if these ovas will reach our different body parts like brain, like heart, like eyes, like other body parts, so they can severely destroy your body parts if you eat the meat of the pork. This meat kills your body part. This meat destroyed your body parts. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other hand, the pupils who loves pork's meat, they have an argument that we cook meat at a high pressure. Due to high pressure, the tiny xylema becomes really weak and their ovaries becomes destroyed because of the high pressure. But one of the American institute reject this argument, reject this theory. There were 24 pupils in the American Research Institute. 20 pupils were eat pork's meat which was cooked at a high pressure. But in these 20 pupils, tiny xylema were present in a really large number. Ladies and gentlemen, this theory rejected by American Institute, you can see in these 20 pupils. The tiny xylema is also present in really large number. These pupils also cook pork's meats in a really high pressure, but tiny xylema notes become weak, note was destroyed. It means due to high pressure, the tiny xylema becomes not weak. American Institute rejected this argument. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the village life, you can see lot of houses in the villages. They have no toilet arrangements in their houses. So these pupils go outside in an open places to remove their waste material from their bodies, such as pissing and feces. So these feces will become the food of the porks. So tell me how the pork's meat is good for us if the pork meat the dirty waste material such as feces. How the pork's meat is good for human health? Now one more question is raised in your mind, I think. You think that in Europe, in America, in Australia, in New Zealand, you can see luxury and clean farms for the porks. Porks live in really clean environment. So porks not eat these dirty materials. But my answer is that the porks eats the feces of other porks in these clean farms. Ladies and gentlemen, these all are the disadvantages of pork's meat. I hope you understand after watching this video, after watching this lecture, you can understand how dangerous the meat of pork is for your health. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps us to understand this topic in a brilliant way. Wa ma tawfiqi illa billah. Thank you so much.